The best way to start using a program is to become familiar with the actual interface itself. So let's take a look. Here's the startup screen. Here we can see that the interface is divided into two: projects and families. Projects are, of course, the project files that you'll be working on, while families are the content that you will load into the project. There is a resources section where we can discover what's new, help pages, Exchange apps, and the Revit Wiki help. At the top of the screen, we can search for items, check out the subscription center, communication, favorites, log into Autodesk 360, go to Exchange apps, and search for help. On the left-hand side of the interface, there's the application button. From here we can create new families and projects, open the same, save as, export, look at licensing, and see recently opened documents. We also have access to options. Under options, we can specify save reminder intervals, our username, configuring the user interface, checking out graphics options, file locations, rendering locations, how we want our spelling to be checked, and options for the steering wheels and view cubes. The majority of tools on the Quick Access toolbar and the ribbon aren't accessible until we actually open a project. Let's see what happens when we click on one of the sample projects and open it. With the project open, we can see the rest of the interface. The Quick Access toolbar now has active tools. The ribbon. Here we have tools for systems modelling, architecture modelling, and structure modelling. We also have tools for inserting elements, annotation, analyze, massing and site, collaboration, viewing the model, managing elements and settings, and modify. As we progress through these videos, we will get to know these tools in a lot more detail. The next portion of the interface is the options bar, this bar that runs along the bottom of the ribbon. Currently it's not displaying anything. This options bar is context specific. That is, for any element that you select in the screen, the options bar changes to display certain elements about that selected object. We then have the Properties palette and the Project browser. For the majority of these exercises, I'm going to drag my Properties palette to the right-hand side of the screen. I'm doing this just for clarity. It doesn't matter where you have this Properties palette. Now we can see the drawing area, the Project browser, and the Properties palette. At the bottom of the screen, we have a status bar, a work sharing section, a section for design options, and some selection tools. In the coming videos, we're going to be examining each of these sections in turn, which, along with the tools, will give you an understanding into how Revit works, along with some tips and tricks and best practices along the way.